So, just piggybacking on that, how do you typically
Yeah.
handle, those ups and downs, especially as creatives? I feel like we swing, either we're on like a
Mm.
euphoria or we're down in the pits. So I'm curious how you manage these swings of emotions that we so many creatives experience.
I mean, I really have those days where I don't want to do anything.
I relate to that.
And I think I'm because I mean, and I'm not ashamed of that because well, I mean, we're humans.
Yeah,
We're humans, and especially, and I think creative people are wired differently.
I
That
agree.
whereas there are times when you just want to work and work and work, and I'm that workaholic also sometimes. But then there are days when I don't even want to sing. I don't want to listen to music, and I just want to focus on something else like
Yeah,
my plants. And so,
yeah,
um, like especially lately, there have been amazing reviews or amazing feedback on the EP, but there are also some people who are kind of not on the same page. Let's just put it that they're not on the
sure.
same page as we are with my team, and I can't help it. Sometimes I still get, despite all the many amazing feedback, there's I have that tendency that there's that one not good comment and it ruins my day
Oh,
entirely.
yeah, there's 1,000 good ones, and then there's the one, and
Yeah,
it's like for
and
some.
there's one,
Oh man, a
and
hundred
it's
percent.
it's very annoying, and
Yes.
that's why sometimes I just not to write. I just don't read comments at all.
Yeah.
But this is actually funny because I mean it's leading up to it, but so I was going through that phase in the last couple of days, even when the EP was out, and and I was with Dave and I was telling him like I'm just so annoyed, or I don't understand why like there's these people who have
Sure.
certain expectations and don't really understand, but they have a lot to say,
Yeah.
but then they say all these things. And so Dave put it this way, that he said, okay, think of think of your haters or your bashers as like maybe gray hair. So like example, if I had one gray hair, would you really just stress about that, where you have all the other hairs in your head that's doing fine, or they're still shiny, they're okay. And then another analogy that he put in is like, think of them as pimples.
Okay. Let's see where we're going with
This is
this one.
okay. So he said, he goes, okay, think of those people as pimples. Okay, they're annoying, they're useless, but there's really nothing you can do about it. It's
Mm,
normal to have. It's normal. That's why I need
yeah.
Dave and people like that in my life, because,
It's
and
important to
it's
have
just it's
people.
just really right, and it's just these are the people that, and I mean it's really Dave. He really helped me just go through all of this. But yeah, he puts out those different analogies for me to kind of make me feel better. At the same time, he really puts those points
Yeah.
out, that every time I'm stressed about people, he would say, they're pimples, babe, they're pimples.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Sounds like I need to set up an interview with Dave, man. He's filled with all this wisdom.
You do. You do. Oh my gosh, he's the best person to talk to. And I guess that's why it was super easy to just collaborate with
Hmm.
him, especially with me going into songwriting for the first time. It was really just the two of us. But because I was already very comfortable, or I just really trusted him with my thoughts already, way even before. Um Working on a song, it was easier to just make mistakes, or maybe because it was already with someone that I was already comfortable with.
Which
That's
I feel
why we
is
have repeat.
unique actually, because I feel like most people have trouble working together like that with someone
Mm,
so close. And I actually find that when I
mm,
was hearing that, when Sergi was telling me, when I was doing research, and everybody was in the comment section was telling me how you went about writing the EP, I found that super
yeah,
fascinating, because like I love my wife tremendously, but like to write a whole EP with her would
yeah,
be, we've recorded songs together, and it's difficult because we love each other so much, we're not afraid to immediately say what we're thinking, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
yeah,
if I
yeah.
work with somebody else, I'm like, I'll say it in maybe a different way. so
Yes, yes.
I
And that
was
was my
surprised at
tendency
that.
before.
Mm,
That was my tendency before when I started to write, wherein, well, before, of course, before, like my dad would always push me to, or try to encourage me to write songs. And then I would try, but then there's always that like filter in my brain.
sure,
Like, what will people
sure.
think? Or maybe I'd be judged, or maybe they won't accept of me thinking of
Mm-hmm.
things like this or something. And so yeah, that way I guess that's why I really just struggled with songwriting before, because I was constantly filtering myself or
Sure.
blocking myself. And so right now, I'm just learning to be more carefree and just letting it all
Yeah.
out. And if it sounds good, then good. If it doesn't, we'll find another way to say it.
Yeah.
So it's just like navigating around all of that. It's really, I guess it's just really important to be, at least for me, in my early stage of getting into songwriting and producing, I really value the people that are in my team, because I've just found it comfortable to grow with them
Hmm.
rather than I'm experimenting, or even if I'm just going into songwriting for the first time and then I work with other people. I think that would really be a struggle,
Mm.
because you can't help but think, oh no, what is this person gonna think about me? But of course, again, it's two different, to each their own. To
Absolutely.
each their own. And I personally just, I love working with my team. That's why here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are with all of it.
And you know what? You
Yeah.
guys hit a home run and knocked it out of the park. It was fantastic. Obviously, like you know, people's compliments are one thing, but like actual physical
Hmm.
data is another thing. You know what I mean? Like where it's like, hey, like
Yes.
we could say as much as we want, but like if it's not received from the
Hmm.
people, it doesn't like then what is it even? Like so the fact that
Yeah.
it's actually the people have spoken and it's on it's trending
Oh,
or charting, and that's impressive. So I want to thank
thank
you first of
you.
all for releasing the EP and taking the time to record it. And it's a labor of love. People don't realize it's work.
It
It's not just
is.
singing, singing. It's like it's work to sit and write
Yeah.
music. So I relate to that, and I want to thank you for actually putting in the work.